It is Juneteenth, and we are at the East DeKalb Senior Center at Bruce Street, speaking about the freedom to learn with former students of the first Black public school in DeKalb County known as Lithonia Negro School, and later called Bruce Street School.
My name is Elaine Smith Harper.
My name is Beverly Sanders Hollow.
My name is Olitha McGuire Reed. I'm a native of Lithonia.
I'm Dr. Ina Birdsong Wise.
My name is Vernell Haskell Starks.
Through them, we gain insight of what the freedom of education has meant to so many.
Hi, I'm Ravonda Cosby, the Executive Director of the Arabian Mountain Heritage Area Alliance. We are the National Park Service's nonprofit partner here in Georgia. So today's focus was primarily to culminate around the celebration of Juneteenth, but to specifically look at the freedoms African Americans had access to with a quality education. And there was no better place to come to than Bruce Street.
For myself, I attended Bruce Street from first grade up to 10th grade. And with that, where I lived was next to, or almost next to, Lithonia High School, which was a white school. And I didn't go there. We lived across the tracks, as they call it. And my neighborhood was Black and white back in that time. And my dad and some other people in the community thought, okay, well, why are we taking our kids over to Bruce Street when we could take our kids right here to Lithonia High School, which was in the neighborhood, walking distance from my house. So I went to Lithonia in the 11th and 12th grade. I graduated from Lithonia High. And I was in the first class that graduated Blacks at Lithonia High.
The desire to learn was further amplified by different challenges each student overcame to complete school or even make it there.
We would just see the ice kind of standing up and we would be crunching and our little feet were like solid bricks. When we got to school, we would have to let our feet thaw out. That's how cold it was during the winter. Same thing when it rained. There were many days when I arrived at school soaking wet, or when I got home, I was soaking wet from having been rained on. Now, by the time, and I can't remember exactly when it was, but we did start getting a school bus that came into our neighborhood.
I hadn't finished high school when I got married. So I walked the streets of Bruce Street all over the community and got enough names to get a night school started here. And I was the first one finished.
In spite of racism, Jim Crow, basic hate, and oppression, they were still able to stand tall, celebrate life, and create lasting memories at Bruce Street.
The most important thing I remember was stunt night. All the kids, all the community, the whole community came to stunt night. And it was like the kids, the classes would get together and do little skits and plays and stuff. And my sister, Gwen again, she was in the stunt night. And it was this big old apple tree. And it was this bird in this apple tree. And she was a butterfly. And she wanted to get in the apple tree. But she couldn't get to the top of the apple tree because she kept falling on her knees. So the birdie said, and this is how the song went, a little bird in an apple tree was singing a pretty song to me. I tried and I tried to climb that tree, but I kept falling on my knee. The birdie said, lift your wings like me. I did, and I flew up in the apple tree, and a star was born at Bruce Street.
Though times are currently different, there is still an unmistakable value around having access to knowledge and the ability to receive an education.
everybody may not be college material, but there are plenty of trades out there that you can get into. And if you're taking a trade, get into that trade. College is good. I'm not against college. But some people, like my son, he went into college. He had one major. He came out. He didn't even do that. So some things you go to college for, you don't even do it when you get out. So find something that you want to do, something you like to do. A good trade. A good trade can get you where you need to be in life.
If you want to be an entrepreneur, you need to take financial classes so you can keep up with your money.
More than anything, the significance of receiving an education, traditional or otherwise, is not only important, but a clear symbol of being free.
How does education and freedom go together? I always say I'm from the South, the granddaughter of a cleaning lady. I know without my grandmother having done what she did and pointed me in the direction of a good education and then made sure I had a way to get there, I don't think I'd be where I am. She didn't have me get an education so that I would be better. She had me get an education so that I could do better for others. And I got it.
Thank you for watching these stories inspired by the Juneteenth Storytelling Festival at Bruce Street. If you are interested in contributing to our effort to keep these stories alive, please support us by choosing to learn, volunteer, or give.